Thursday. I think, is it 2 weeks? Has it been 2 weeks? Into week 3? Go ahead. I gotta say, I don't know where you all live, but here in Cape Coral, Florida, I'm probably going to include Fort Myers, Florida into this. I'm going to say that people still do not give 2 S's and an F. Just my quick math. When I go out in public, I have this on. If I'm going down an aisleway or if I'm standing in line, I'll quickly do one of these. Look, I know it doesn't filter out any airborne viruses, but all along they said the key prevention is to prevent people's droplets of moisture from getting on you or in your mouth, such as those who spit when they talk or those who sneeze and send their spittle all over you. And so yes, this will prevent someone else's spit from getting in my mouth or nose, and it will help hypothetically. But real quick math, just looking around, 60% the staff at the gas station I was just at, 60% of the people down here don't care, aren't doing nothing. No mask, no facial covering at all, no t-shirt, no pulling the shirt up, no bandanas, nothing, no gloves. Don't even look like they're trying to stay 6 feet away. So I'm going to say 60% of the people in Southwest Florida, well, Fort Myers, Cape Coral, that are out, not the ones in their homes, but that are out and about on a daily basis, are just going about their lives like there's nothing going on. 15% are like me, wearing gloves and facial coverings. And then I'm going to say 25% are just gloves only. So I'm seeing a lot more people just wearing the gloves than the mask and the gloves. I really haven't noticed anybody wearing facial cover, no gloves, because if you're going to go the route of wearing facial covering, you're probably going to have some gloves on you. But yeah, so those are the numbers that I'm calculating in my head just from observation. We're talking 60, 15, 25. Or you can change that order if you want. 60% don't care, they're going about their life. 25% gloves only, and 15% gloves and facial covering, whether it's a medical mask, a bandana, a buff, whatever you want to call them. Those are the numbers. I don't know what's like in your town. I don't know if people don't care, if they're tired of pretending to care or what. Comment below, let me know what you guys think. Stay safe, stay healthy. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of In the Garage, the What's the Scuttlebutt podcast in a box, episode 4, the nighttime edition. As we said earlier, the whole key to this project was to try to do things while in quarantine, try to do things without going to the hardware store. But I had to pull an audible. I needed some stuff. I did not go to the hardware store, but while I was at my dad's house getting some checks to go put in the bank account for our business, I did steal some stuff from him. So I didn't break my rule. I did not go to the hardware store. I did get some stuff, some interesting stuff. And so we're going to change up the plan a little bit, re-engineer a few ideas. So here we go. So here is what I got. I got a few pieces of lumber and some really old wood glue. And so my plan is we're going to deep six the idea. My original idea, I know I never got into it. I was just basically going to take some webbing from a ratchet strap and just kind of fix that in there, but it'd be kind of bouncy. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of these, and we're going to basically take wood, make it a little bit taller than the sides of these, glue them on here, so then I can take another piece of wood and make a floor, thus making a better solid connection. So think of it kind of like that, which is hard to see. Let me get my tripod set up. One of the main reasons I'm doing this at night is here in Florida, it's been getting so hot lately, and I didn't want to be out here sweating and getting profusely nasty during the video. Downside is I don't want to go firing up the power tools at 11:50 at night, so I'm just going to do some quick measuring and layout stuff, and then we'll have to cut, chop, tomorrow during the daylight, so I'll be wearing a different shirt and all that stuff. Continuity doesn't matter here, but anyhow, here we go. So I lied. Despite the fact that it's midnight, I'm going to use the jigsaw. I really like to keep this stuff glued and setting up overnight. So I lied. I know it's midnight, but we'll be quick about this. This isn't as loud as my other saw. I really want to get this done so we can get it glued up and Dad warned me that this is some really old wood glue and he didn't know if it was any good. And so it kind of sticks with our desire to use old stuff. And so I'm going to try to clear this out so that we can use it. So at least you guys can't say I cheated by going out and buying new stuff, because clearly I didn't. See what kind of action we can get on here. Question is, yeah, looks like that's all gummed up, so we're just gonna have to change our plan of attack here. I think I may have some old putty knives. Question is going to be is how well is this stuff going to set up? This is supposed to be wood glue max, so hopefully I'm not wasting my time here. good college try. Push comes to shove, we'll screw it in from the top. I really hope that we can just get away with wood glue that's on here. So in case you still ain't figured it out yet, the purpose of this will be just as an example. I don't know. We'll just use this as an example. If we would cut this to size, we can now make an enclosure, and it'll be open in the back for the power wires and stuff to go through. But here's the hoping that our glue sets up and works. Let dry for at least 24 hours, which means hypothetically we wouldn't be able to continue to do this project until midnight tomorrow night. But maybe we'll let it go for 15 or 16 and we'll check on the progress of it. But luckily for you guys, it only be like 10 seconds. So, you know, I don't do the whole hand thing. We do transitions here. So we'll transition and we'll be right back. But of course he's looking at food because he's a beagle. Got a lot of noise going on here. How many of y'all have been cooking at home more? Hopefully most of y'all say all of us. You know, probably I'd say we cooked at home every meal for probably about 2 weeks. And then we broke down and we went to a fast food restaurant. And we were quickly reminded of how horrible the food is. And so yeah, we've been doing a lot of home cooking, a lot of home shopping. And once we reminded ourselves, like the hair, it's getting long, huh? So is the beard. But anyhow, yeah, we reminded ourselves that birds, fast food restaurants suck. So, yep, hamburgers and French fries tonight. Them's the birds that you always hear screaming in the background. Beep, beep. Ain't that cool? Got loud ass birds inside. Got baby birds on the outside. Quick update. It's been, I don't know, 13 hours since we tried the crappy fake old glue. Let's see how she's doing. It's pretty solid. I'm going to say that old glue worked. So now we just got to cut a piece, put on the bottom here. First, this is pretty cool. I run, as you guys know, as you probably don't care, but I run. But I've done a half marathon, I've done a 10K, and probably about 6 5Ks. One of the things I don't get involved with too much are virtual marathons because, I don't know, I just like the idea of when I do my races, I throw in large groups of people. But since we're in the middle of COVID-19, I just got back from the grocery store, by the way. Since we're involved in COVID-19, I saw a very cool virtual race, but it wasn't a marathon. It's a 58-mile race. Now, they don't expect you to run all 58 miles in one run. But the reason I signed up for it is because it has something to do with what we here at the What's the Scuttlebutt podcast do, and that is military history. And so here is the bib, the medal, and the extra piece. I'm not going to open this, even though I would like to wear the bib, but I figure once I get to 50 miles and I have 8 miles left, I will rip this open, try to finish the last 8 miles in one run, and then I will pull the medal out of here. But this is very cool. When I accomplish the 58 miles, I will update you guys on that. But yeah, here we are. We got nice pieces that are glued into place. I had a piece of wood allocated for this next part. Oh, wait a minute, I think I found it. Nope, that's not it. I had a piece of wood allocated for the next part of this project. That ain't. And so just like before, now we wait. It said 24 hours. So we will check on it, I don't know, later on tonight. We will do it. I got a podcast to get to tonight. I hope you guys enjoy my COVID-19 hairdo. I did trim the beard a little bit because it was getting crazy going down my neck. It was getting super itchy. So I trimmed that up today, but the hair is still growing wild. Looks like it might rain. Perhaps I'll go for a run, who knows. Anyhow, stay healthy. See you later.
This has been a Digital 410 production.